The 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner is one of the most iconic muscle cars ever built, embodying the raw power and no-nonsense attitude that defined the golden era of American performance vehicles. As we move into 2025, the appreciation for classic cars like the Roadrunner has only grown, with enthusiasts restoring and modifying these machines to keep them relevant in today's car culture. Among the various versions and custom builds of this legendary Mopar, one of the most ambitious and exciting concepts is the 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner SRT, a vision of what this car could be if it were reimagined with modern technology and performance in mind. The original 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner was designed as a budget-friendly muscle car that provided maximum performance with minimal frills. Plymouth engineers took the concept of muscle cars back to basics, stripping away unnecessary features and focusing on a powerful engine, lightweight construction, and aggressive styling. The result was a car that became a legend almost overnight, powered by Chrysler's formidable 383 cubic inch V8 as standard, with the option to upgrade to the monstrous 426 Hemi or the 446 barrel. These engines gave the Roadrunner the ability to dominate the streets and drag strips, making it a favorite among enthusiasts who valued straight-line speed and raw power. Fast forward to 2025, and the idea of a 1969 Roadrunner SRT takes shape as an ultimate restomod, a fusion of classic design and cutting-edge performance. SRT, or Street and Racing Technology, is Chrysler's performance division responsible for some of the most powerful modern muscle cars, including the Dodge Challenger Hellcat and Charger Redeye. Bringing SRT engineering into the world of classic Mopars means taking the raw DNA of the Roadrunner and infusing it with 21st-century performance, handling, and technology. Under the hood, the 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner SRT would likely be powered by the legendary Hellcat Redeye supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8, producing upwards of 797 horsepower and 707 pound-feet of torque. This engine, paired with an 8-speed automatic or a Tremec 6-speed manual, would launch the classic muscle car into modern supercar territory, delivering a 0 to 60 mph time of around 3.5 seconds. To handle this level of power, the chassis would need a full modern upgrade, incorporating an independent rear suspension, adaptive damping, and a reinforced unibody structure to ensure stability at high speeds. The exterior design of the Roadrunner SRT would stay true to the aggressive and boxy lines of the 1969 original while incorporating subtle modern touches to improve aerodynamics and cooling. A custom widebody kit with flared fenders would allow for larger wheels and tires, improving grip and stance. The front fascia would be redesigned with LED headlights and a functional ram air hood scoop, while the rear would feature a custom spoiler and a modernized diffuser to enhance downforce. The classic Roadrunner badging would be retained, but with a modern SRT twist, paying homage to its heritage while signaling its newfound power. Inside, the interior would blend classic muscle car simplicity with modern luxury and technology. The dashboard would maintain its vintage aesthetic but incorporate a digital instrument cluster and an updated infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. High-performance leather and Alcantara bucket seats with SRT badging would provide comfort and support, while a custom steering wheel with paddle shifters would enhance driver engagement. Advanced safety features such as adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, and launch control would ensure that this restomod delivers both thrill and security on the road. Braking and suspension upgrades would be crucial for a car with nearly 800 horsepower. A set of Brembo 6-piston front and 4-piston rear brakes would provide the stopping power needed for high-speed driving, while a coil-over suspension setup with adjustable dampers would allow drivers to fine-tune the ride for both track and street use. The inclusion of electronic stability control and traction management systems would further enhance drivability, ensuring that the Roadrunner SRT remains controllable even under extreme acceleration. The sound of the 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner SRT would be one of its defining characteristics. While the original 426 Hemi had an unmistakable roar, the modern Hellcat Redeye engine would take it to another level, with an aggressive supercharger whine and a deep, thunderous exhaust note. A custom titanium exhaust system with active valves would allow drivers to adjust the sound, offering a quiet mode for cruising and an all-out roar for track days. Beyond performance and aesthetics, the Roadrunner SRT would also be a technological marvel, integrating modern connectivity features while retaining the soul of a classic muscle car. With 2025 advancements in automotive engineering, hybrid assist technology could even be introduced to improve fuel efficiency without compromising performance. Imagine a mild hybrid system that provides instant torque boost while reducing emissions, making the Road Runner SRT not just a beast on the road but also a more environmentally conscious muscle car. The demand for high-performance restomods has grown significantly, with companies specializing in turning classic cars into modern masterpieces. A custom-built 1969 Plymouth Road Runner SRT would be a dream project for enthusiasts and collectors alike, merging nostalgia with cutting-edge technology. Whether showcased at SEMA, taken to drag strips, or driven through city streets, this reimagined classic would turn heads and set new standards for what a restomod muscle car can be. The price of such a build would be substantial, with high-end restomods often exceeding six figures due to the level of engineering and craftsmanship involved. However, for those who appreciate both the history and the future of muscle cars, the investment would be well worth it. Owning a 1969 Plymouth Road Runner SRT would not just be about having a powerful car, it would be about preserving and evolving the legacy of one of the greatest muscle cars ever built. In the ever-evolving world of automotive performance, blending classic design with modern innovation has become the ultimate expression of car culture. The 1969 Plymouth Road Runner SRT represents the perfect balance of heritage and technology, proving that the muscle car era is far from over. Instead, it's evolving, adapting, and becoming more exhilarating than ever. As 2025 unfolds, the legend of the Road Runner continues to live on, reimagined for a new generation of speed enthusiasts. The 1969 Plymouth Road Runner SRT in 2025 would be more than just a restomod, it would be a statement. A tribute to an era when muscle cars ruled the streets, but with a modern twist that brings it into the realm of hyper-performance vehicles. While the original Road Runner was all about simplicity and brute force, the SRT reimagining would take that philosophy and amplify it with cutting-edge engineering, making it a true rival to today's most powerful machines. One of the most compelling aspects of the Road Runner SRT would be its ability to bridge the gap between old-school muscle and modern supercar technology. The Hellcat Red-Eye engine alone is a monster, but imagine an even more extreme iteration, perhaps a modified version pushing over 900 horsepower with upgraded internals, a larger supercharger, and an advanced cooling system. With today's technology, we could see a dual-fuel injection system, allowing the car to switch between standard pumped gas and high-performance E85 for even more power. The integration of an all-wheel drive system could be another game-changing upgrade. While purists might argue that a true muscle car should remain rear-wheel drive, an AWD system, similar to the one found in the Jeep Trackhawk, would give the Road Runner SRT insane launch capabilities. Picture a 1969 Road Runner doing 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, rivaling some of the fastest cars on the planet. And with modern torque vectoring, it wouldn't just be a straight-line monster, it could carve through corners with precision, something classic muscle cars were never known for. The weight distribution would also be a critical factor. The original Road Runner had a heavy front end, which often led to understeer. In a 2025 SRT version, lightweight materials like carbon fiber and aluminum could be used extensively to improve balance. A carbon fiber hood, trunk, and fenders would significantly reduce weight, while a lightweight subframe and suspension components would enhance handling without compromising strength. The result would be a Road Runner that not only flies in a straight line but also dominates the track. Another major upgrade would come in the form of aerodynamics. The classic Road Runner was boxy and designed with brute force in mind, but with modern technology, airflow management could be significantly improved. Active aerodynamics, such as an adaptive front splitter and a rear wing that adjusts based on speed and downforce needs, could be integrated seamlessly into the design. These features would not only improve high-speed stability but also give the car a more aggressive stance, making it look as fast as it truly is. The braking system would be just as crucial as the power output. Massive Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, similar to those found on high-end supercars, would ensure that the Road Runner SRT could stop as quickly as it accelerates. A modern ABS system, combined with launch control and an advanced traction management system, would make this car far more controlled and predictable than its 1969 predecessor. When it comes to the interior, technology would take center stage without sacrificing the vintage feel. A fully digital instrument cluster, customizable with classic gauges or a futuristic heads-up display, would give drivers the best of both worlds. The infotainment system would offer full smartphone connectivity, voice controls, and even an AI-driven driving assistant that could optimize performance settings based on driving conditions. Heated and ventilated racing seats, a premium sound system, and customizable ambient lighting would make the Road Runner SRT not just a beast on the road, but also a luxurious place to be. Safety features would be another area where the modern Road Runner SRT would shine. The muscle cars of the 60s were notoriously unsafe by today's standards, lacking airbags, crumple zones, and stability control. In 2025, an SRT version of the Road Runner would incorporate all of the latest safety technology, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and emergency braking. While purists might scoff at these features, they would ensure that this high-powered machine remains as safe as it is fast. The customization potential for the Road Runner SRT would also be limitless. Enthusiasts could choose between multiple performance packages, ranging from a base, 797 horsepower version to an extreme, fully race-prepped edition with over 1,000 horsepower. Wheel options, paint schemes, and interior trims would be fully customizable, allowing each owner to build a truly unique version of the car. Special limited editions could even pay homage to historic Mopar liveries, like the famous black and orange Superbird theme or the Petty Blue tribute to Richard Petty's racing dominance. One of the most exciting possibilities for the Road Runner SRT would be its potential role in the future of electrified performance. While hardcore muscle car fans may resist the idea of EV technology in a classic car, a hybrid assist system could provide instant torque without sacrificing the soul of the vehicle. Imagine a small electric motor integrated into the transmission, delivering an extra 150 pound-feet of torque instantly while also improving efficiency. This could make the Road Runner SRT not only the fastest version of the car ever but also one that nods toward the inevitable future of performance engineering. With the automotive industry shifting towards electric and hybrid powertrains, a Road Runner SRT could serve as the ultimate bridge between past and future. Companies like Dodge and Plymouth's spiritual successors have already explored hybrid and electric muscle car concepts, and applying that technology to a classic platform could be a way to keep the spirit of muscle cars alive in a new era. The cultural impact of a 1969 Plymouth Road Runner SRT in 2025 would be massive. It would appeal to die-hard muscle car fans, younger enthusiasts who grew up with modern SRT vehicles, and collectors looking for a car that combines history with cutting-edge performance. It would be a staple at car shows, a dominator on the drag strip, and a dream machine for anyone who appreciates raw power wrapped in an iconic design. The price of such a build would be steep, with high-end restomods already commanding upwards of $250,000 or more. However, for those who have the means, the Road Runner SRT would be more than just a car. It would be an experience, a symbol of how far performance engineering has come while still respecting the roots of muscle car culture. As 2025 continues to push the boundaries of automotive innovation, the idea of a 1969 Plymouth Road Runner SRT is more than just a fantasy, it's a blueprint for what's possible when classic muscle meets modern performance. This isn't just a car, it's a time machine that brings the best of the past roaring into the future, proving that the legend of the Road Runner is far from over. Whether it's burning rubber on the streets, breaking records at the drag strip, or stealing the show at automotive events, the Road Runner SRT would be the ultimate expression of American muscle reborn for a new generation.